Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Consul. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our Savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap there's aught different about you, though. Worry not, vessel. Come along, you feckless dullards.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Have a heart, cuz. Help me out here.
Would you take pity on me?
Polishing my armor can wait till the morning.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
What do you want? What do you want?
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed. Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
What do you think you're doing? Get in line!
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
I do not understand how it is they compel us.
Living's hard, but dreams
Just nodded off for a moment there.
'Twould be unwise to disobey. The Overseer will show you no mercy.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Bones. Mayhap I ought to be getting home. Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this.
You ought not anger the Overseer.
Time for you to get to work.
Used to anymore.
Get to work, you rotten layabout. If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other vessels what to do.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station.
I'd best make myself scarce.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
What ruins your day, like getting cut open?
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Oh, well.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
You are most vulnerable to turning your maggots. Take care not to let your foes grow too near before you unleash them. But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery magic at your disposal. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for a clever combatant. recommend coming to a
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped.
Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly! This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a Rift Stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from anyway? I've never heard of such a place. For certain still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. 'Tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of greenwash. When one of the fiends comes in, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Random attacks are more destructive, but will leave you vulnerable. So seize your chance to land one the moment the enemy flinches. Do not... There are oft Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that it is a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. So, rid us of their loss. First the dragon, now the griffin.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are
evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated.
There are more who can yet be saved. Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in, however, I cannot speak as to our true nature. Riftstones are gates. By their power have we crossed into this world. 'Tis the name given to fate's chosen. Those destined to command, even with your memories lost to you. Very well. May fortune speed you. Hail, Arisen. Pray, nomads, we are oft called. However, I cannot speak as to our true. Very well.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
I'll not stick my head where it was. A treasure chest.
Hoy there. My pa always used to say, there's naught being armed is better. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feeling.
We must rest.
We're running low on everything. From provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'd be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north and in the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
see you recognise my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honoured to serve. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
I pray my efforts aid your cause. 'Twill be an honor to serve by...
I just nodded off for a moment there.
A visit to Melv might...
Are you looking to speak with Severin? Good luck. I'm not quite sure where his house is, though. I've gathered...
Here in Verm, there, they believe that some... In that regard, I'll come...
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
Follow me, if you would. I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. I pray my efforts aid your cause.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the town.
No, I've got accepted it.
Well met.
Hail! You a soldier? We've had to start sending...
Is that so?
Lachlan.
Aye, I expect you...
Ricardo. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his... Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our... You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well.
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist.
Pray, follow me.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
With harpies, master!
Who are you? You come to aid me.
Too fast for you.
Sleep magic? No harm shall come to you!
Is that... You have my thanks. I've only just enlisted, and you saved me this time. But, well, I'd best be heading back.
We report back now.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Go on, have a gander as you pass by. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Aye, I reckon.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge?
Have you need of me?
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Make haste! Get yourselves to safety! This moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this. You do not remember? Then have you You withstood the fire in my stead, and were well and true. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. prison.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt... Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till the... Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What say we gather some information?
Oh, no. I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I heard tell of him, but, well, as luck would have it, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You do suppose there's no harm in that? Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Ruiner's apothecary.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, well, if you do pick some up...
To do. He really ought to have returned by now.
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. They ill favour living alongside the people of other...
Here at the inn, we also offer... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But do come again.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access... Well now, that won't do. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can, however, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend in canting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case, but I shan't take up any more.
Moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before...
Here at the inn, we also offer changes. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance.
Shall we seek some answers?
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
I've been pretty kind from me. What am I supposed to do?
You'll have to excuse me. You've returned. First and foremost, will you accompany me? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished.
Calls and a sharp resist. Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see. Fine place to ponder the higher mysteries.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loose from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt 'twould catch our foes unawares.
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Those burns could easily have killed you outright. I expect 'twill be some time before you fully recover.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. One can see far to the distance from here.
Would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
'Tis as you say.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let...
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills.
We've got goblins!
Leave it to me.
Has been drenched.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. What say we see this delivered?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, but they are not dealt with. There's truth in it. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force?
I can attack, if need be. Might I be of assistance?
Perhaps
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beef.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearance.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop...
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the law.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one arisen.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, if the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, all's been arranged. Come. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Let us keep this place in mind for when night falls. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Have you anything edible?
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the...
Goblins, Master!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. When hard, be sure to avoid open flame.
This place makes my hair stand on end. Should trouble occur, it is my quiet day is a welcome one.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
This ends here! No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
I 2 words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Once more.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
No mercy!
I cannot fault your prowess.
Come, follow my example.
Bad idea.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every...
What's this? We're trapped! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
A Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard! Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
If you would!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
I've hold of the arm. how to bring it down and let it taste our fury! Would you lend me a hand? Oh, worthy of fortune. Naught save our best will do. True enough.
Seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to? Very well. Board the ox cart and...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Go.
Master! Goblins!
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join? All right. Into the op.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses, though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that this you must submit to questioning. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand... I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Ramon's long years of yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. In order to rob you of your... Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the... However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my... I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your... In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
Now this is a conundrum.
Feels so fine.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Mayhap I suppose I ought to earn my pay.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. Those of other races differ so in design from our own use. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be.
I always have a warm...
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
What do you want?
Say, well, if you do visit, I hear he sets out to sea on his boat. As if that wasn't queer enough, I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing his family must have driven him to madness.
Go on, have a look. Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Times change, but there's always coin to be. Many thanks. Need anything?
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can. I've little enough gold to spend. Never did.
calls and I shan't resist.
Mayhap if I hang about, someone will buy it.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treat much obliged.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
Time to be heading home. Am I shedding? It's just another day. Same as the one before.
Stomach complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I'm the spirit of a woman half my age.
This place is lovely. I might stay one.
It's nice to see everyone out and about. Keeping me off my
Puts me in the
feet.
mood for a song, it does.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. You will want to hear this. 'Tis information. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen. Few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the date has now. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, the citizenry have called up. What say you? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine. To the next is Half Village. Finally, there.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, you will need to infiltrate the. I have attempted to do the same through my own. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar. Many a time as Disa demanded Wald, and many a time as the magistrate refused her. Our laws dictate that you're thus. As the staunchest support, what say you? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace. This mission demands that should you be discovered, there is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, do not forget that we work to serve.